afternoon, everyone. Get the clicker here. So, market penetration of online qualitative research has not achieved the same level as we've seen in quantitative research. Through our own discovery process, we spoke with hundreds of researchers and brand managers, and we asked them why they weren't doing more online qualitative research. We found three main pain points: too expensive, time constraints, and logistical reasons. So we wanted to take a deeper step, and we looked at what's going on in the current process. And we see there's a lot of third-party management and coordination that has to take place. And by doing so, it actually can take up to 3 to 4 weeks to complete a project. Also, the cost of technology has dropped in the last 15 years, yet the price point for online qualitative research has not. I'm here today to talk to you about Answertap. Answertap's a revolutionary service that will dramatically alter the way you conduct qualitative research with incredible speed. What a researcher can do is quickly use our tool to identify a target audience, and this is using self-service features, schedule a respondent, and begin a discussion or interview within a matter of minutes. The video deliverable is automatically transcribed, and that transcript is synchronized to the playhead. So a researcher can then quickly pull up a clip and put that into a presentation or a highlight reel. So as you can imagine, this can be used a number of different ways: for product testing, new product development, segment exploration, web content evaluation, and so forth. We've also taken the friction out of the recruiting process, thus lowering the cost of recruiting. So now I'm going to turn it over to Zach Simmons, the founder of Answertap, and he'll take you through the rest of the process.
So here, we like to show you how it works. So we start off with logging on to our self-service application. And what it allows you to do is allows you to schedule and target your desired audience. And so what you're looking at here right now is you're looking at our custom screening questions that allow both demographic and standard demographic, and then, of course, custom screening questions to hone in on exactly who you're looking for. And literally, that's it. I mean, we then allow you to go through and schedule interviews at your convenience, at your time frame, and once you would do that, if you can use Microsoft Outlook, you can do this. At that point, we then host live webcam interviews using the same toolkit, same tools that you're used to using with other online webcam focus group providers. We then, at the end, we take your video deliverable, and then we transcribe it instantaneously so that minutes after you're done with your interview, you have a keyword searchable index of every single one of your discussion points and interviews. Therefore, you're able to go through and hone in on exactly what you're looking for. So you can press a keyword and type in exactly what you're looking for, and then that will come up with a simple-to-use clipping tool that we allow you to then synchronize exactly what you're looking for and then segment or sequence those clips to be able to have a final deliverable that can be shared with colleagues and clients. Lastly, all of the data is hosted in the cloud, so that we allow people to collaborate on those. And so we put this all together, and our experience has been that when we talked to you, you told us that online qual collection is too expensive. And so what we did is we listened, and we decided to make this at a very affordable rate. So rapid recruitment, including incentives, is at a flat rate of $99 per hour, in the sense that you can now go through and complete end-to-end qualitative interviews for under $1,000 in 24 to 48 hours, projects end-to-end. But we didn't stop there. What we're looking at, people have been so pleased with the amount of time that they're saving by being able to use the clipmaker tools, but they want to bring their own sample, so we're going to let them do that. And so in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be releasing a modified feature set that allows you to bring your own samples, so B2B kinds of interviews can be done now, again, using our platform, but at a very low rate. I'm really excited about our team that we've been able to put together to solve this problem. Jim Longo is a has been a staple of the market research industry for years and years. He's our domain expert. We've got David Busby doing engineering. He's quite possibly the best open source hacker in all of Seattle. We're really excited to have him. And then my name is Zach Simmons, and I come here from Amazon Web Services, where I was responsible for the cloud computing group that was responsible for Netflix, Dropbox, and services you use every day. And we put together a really bright set of advisors that is going to help us guide our way as we continue forward. So what we're doing next is we're here to meet people, meet partners, and ultimately continue to innovate and work with you in the future. So thank you.
Thanks, Zach. So how do you step in front of the traditional vendors that have online tools to get the mind share and wallet share of the corporates or the MR firms?
We don't really see ourselves competing with them. This is actually going to, what we found out is that people will do more qualitative research by using this, but the ability to reduce the recruiting time will put us out in front.
So I think the technological barriers as well as behavioral barriers toward this solution will go away over time. I'm curious as to what is today's sort of market opportunity and your projection of growth.
Sure. So the opportunity, we think, is fairly sizable, and at this point, we're just getting started. We are still in very early stages. We're releasing features and additional functionality on almost a weekly basis. So the opportunity, we think, is fairly substantial, and from our validation and customer discovery process, we've confirmed and validated that we think that there's a large roadmap ahead of us in terms of both delivery and features that we can go and build against.
The best case scenario is what percentage of the overall qualitative market do you think you can capture over, let's say, 5 years from now?
It's certainly hard to say because the pie is so big, but the fact is we will always have to do face-to-face. We believe that this is a complementary product, and whether or not, we don't know exactly what percentage it is, but we do think that we can substantially grow existing penetration merely by having a very easy end-to-end tool that is very cost-effective.
Hi. So I actually have so many questions, I don't even know where to start. But so I'm just trying to make sure I understand this. So you're saying from start to finish, since I have a qualitative research firm, and that's all I've done for many years.
Yep.
So you're saying the recruit, the actual interview, on-the-spot transcription is $99, and delivery,
Yes.
as well as utilizing your system, and I can edit it.
Yep.
Correct.
We've done
Really?
extensive pre-testing on this with a few hundred respondents, and we found is that, yes, we can recruit them using the same methods that are being used for online surveys, asking them to go into a webcam interview, and we can get 3 people to show up within 30 minutes. We can take that down to about a 15% incidence rate.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have to pay them $40 or $50.
Are you paying them at all?
They are getting a small incentive.
We are, of course, incentivizing them, but what we have found is through the methodology, we are able to reduce that and therefore pass those savings on to any customers that were using the platform.
And how long are the interviews that are being conducted?
The one-on-ones are 45 minutes and the groups are an hour. Absolutely, it's being done.
And your
I was convinced
transcription
by it
costs are
myself.
really? Okay.
Absolutely.
Two-parter here. So I didn't hear if you're cloud-based or not. Are you not? Okay.
We are.
Bandwidth considerations. Is that going to run into any problems on that front?
We've done the calculation. The compute cost, storage cost, and bandwidth cost are something that we feel comfortable with, and our entire platform is built on AWS, and which is infinitely scalable.
Okay. Which leads to my next question. What if Citrix or Cisco decide to take you guys on and try and put you out of business?
Well, we'll take that, but we'll go toe-to-toe with anyone because we understand the market research process, and it is the recruiting. You had it right. That is key, And, you know, for anyone else to understand that, I think they have to have some knowledge in that space.
Up there on the left, you show your lines crossing in the next 12 months. What does the seed money go toward? What do you need funding for then?
It's largely engineering and marketing as we in the use of funds, but engineering is always the dominant function within any startup.
Okay.